All right.
What do you want?
I wanted to explore that feeling of coming home, of really being able to draw on Mother Harriet, to draw on our ancestors, our protectors, the earth, things that are always there for us as a source of care. Just trying to like amp up the sources of consistency in care in our life in a time of like a crumbling world. It can be such an uncaring environment, not as in the land, but as in like the systems that we are stuck under, right? They are not designed to care for us, especially Black, queer, trans, marginalized people. They are designed actively to withhold care from us, right? To prevent us from accessing care. And so in our work, in our practice, we are building community care, right, with people around us, fostering communities and circles of care that can persist outside of these systems and sustain us and refuel us. And in our practice, also, some of that work is cultivating that internal care system, whatever that looks like to you. I'll share like one example for me before we dive into practice. On retreat this past couple of weeks in Colorado, it was an eco Dharma retreat. So eco focusing on land activism and how that combines with the Dharma, with your practice, however that means for you. And I was really felt connected and in sync, and it was really expansive retreat. And there was this one kind of I don't know, image and dream and visualization that kept coming back of Mother Harriet and this big black goat with these curly horns made of incense. So they're just kind of singeing sweet incense at the end of it, never burning all the way down, just the ends. And we were like a trio wherever I went. I went on this long walk, and like it was like I could feel them next to me, just kind of at my side and my back, feeling like a true sense of love, like as if I was walking with my friends. And I felt so grateful to feel so connected to this presence. I think half of, or not half of, I won't put a percent on it because that doesn't make sense, but so much time in practice is finding what you need to feel connected. And then once we get there, that's when we can really, really play, right? We can dive into a feeling, we can stretch it out, expand it, see every side of what it feels like to feel protected, at home, carried, not alone. For me, that happens through community, also through practice, visualization. It doesn't have to look the same for all of us, but I just wanted to share that bit of maybe context for where I am today in this practice, which is sitting with the question of how can home be everywhere I am? And how do I start to experientially believe the fact that I'm never alone? Not just intellectually know it, but to fully believe and experience not being alone wherever I am. So, with those questions, just kind of sinking into our heart, we might take a moment to make sure we have everything we need around us, getting cozy, getting comfortable, maybe making sure there's water or something like that. We might start to connect with our seat. If we're laying down or sitting up, we feel the surface beneath us rising to gently hold us. If we're standing or walking, we might focus on the feet sinking into the earth. How are you right now? An open invitation to feel that question in the body. Let it be the anchor for how we care for ourselves during this hour, perhaps the whole day, whole week. What do I need right now? As we dive into practice, we might remember that what we need can and will change. May it be fluid, and may we have the space to tend to it in every form. Knowing everything I offer is opt in, opt out. If you need to take a break, leave, come back. This time is yours. We might start to just check in with the breath, noticing where we feel it today. Perhaps trickling in the back of the throat. Perhaps you feel your lungs expanding in each direction, gently filling the rib cage and releasing. Perhaps you feel your breath today all the way down in the belly, the skin of the stomach, slowly stretching on the inhales, taking up space, and releasing on the exhales, letting go again and again. So we take a few moments to arrive right now in this body, in this breath and moment. We might imagine ourselves like a big boulder in a rushing stream. We feel the sun gently warming the surface of us, and all around us, the water rushes by. It comes and it goes. While we stay within the same river, each bit of water touching us is new, fresh, just for a moment staying with us before it passes along, flowing outward. May our thoughts, emotions, experience be just like this. It comes and it goes. There is no one way for the water to greet us, to pass us by. Simply the flow of the river towards the ocean. Shape of the land determining the breath, the water, everything working in tandem to make up this moment. And as we, this big, cozy rock in the sun, sit in our river, completely at home, we start to not even invite, but just attune to the presence of Mother Harriet in the wind, the sound of the leaves dancing in the trees at our banks. Today, starting with the spiritual instead of the mantra, we hear Mother Harriet singing out to us. We might join whenever we'd like to, perhaps singing just internally as the rock, or letting our voices in this room join our little dream realm. She sings to us. Trees and leaves gently dance. The wind is our face as the water holds the rest of us. Hush, wait, listen, listen. Dwell in the song of the breathing, breathing. Dwell in the song of the breathing, breathing. Hush, wait, listen, listen. Hush, wait, listen. Dwell in the song of the breathing. Dwell in the song of the breathing. Hush, wait, listen. Hush, wait, listen. Dwell in the song of the breathing. Dwell in the song of the breathing. Hush, wait, listen. Hush, wait, listen. Dwell in the song of the breathing. Dwell in the song of the breathing. Hush, wait, listen. Hush, wait, listen. listen. Dwell in the song of the breathing, breathing. Dwell in the song of the breathing, breathing. Hush, wait, listen, listen. Hush, wait, listen, listen. Dwell in the song of the breathing, breathing. Dwell in the song of the breathing, breathing. Hush, wait, listen, listen. Hush, wait, listen, listen. Dwell in the song of the breathing, breathing. Dwell in the song of the breathing, breathing. Hush, wait, listen. Take a moment to listen. Listen into your body. Listen to the sounds around you. Who arrives when you call for your needs to be tended? What ancestral sighs are there for you to let go in? Knowing you can rest right now. Not in spite of your pain, but with your pain. With your sorrow, your grief, your joy. It can all flow by in this river. And we might move into our communal prayers together, which are in the chat. You might take a posture that feels like offering to you. Today, for me, that's Anjali Mudra, Gasho, palms together. Really offering our practice, offering our pain, our grief, our yearning for liberation, and laying that at the feet of Mother Harriet, laying that at the feet of our protectors, knowing that they receive this just as an offering of energy. They are not burdened with the weight of it that we are. They've done their work. And we might offer our continual progress as a way of honoring their work in showing them we are dedicated to ours. As we take a nice clearing breath in and out, may all beings be free. May those suffering experience liberation. May we hold each other through revolution. May we abolish everything that is not love. May we rebirth a free world. Ashe. Svaha. So be it. And may it be so. As we continue to check in with our bodies, our needs, our hearts, our guts even, whatever is calling out today, our joints. Today I feel mine talking to me a lot. We'll move into our mantra work as our final offering, the mantra of the Heart Sutra, Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha, which is gone, gone beyond, gone completely beyond, awakening, so be it. One other translation for that gone completely beyond is, or for awakening, is gone to the other shore. And as we situate ourselves back into boulderdom, into big rock resting in rushing waters in the sunlight, we might imagine we are part of this ferrying process, part of the water reaching the other shore, rejoining itself home in the ocean. And in a sense, it's already home as it makes its journey there. The river is just as much its home as the ocean. And so we might find a home in this moment. A home in the loving embrace of our protectors and ancestors. And again, we humbly offer. Gati para gati para samgati bodhisvaha. Gangadi Bodhi Swaha. May we dedicate this practice to all beings. May all beings experience liberation. May we get free. May we discover what we need so that we may tend to it. May we realize the expansiveness of our grief so that we may witness it, so that it does not fester, so that we cut the disconnection, the anger, so that we cut the disease at the root, communally, so that we may be reborn. May we dedicate this practice also to our ancestors, to our protectors, and to our descendants, to the ancestors that will be, that are becoming. May we come home.